Hello and welcome to my channel. And as you've seen the title, um, after using the Jelly Max for quite some time, and also seeing my XZ2 compact on my drawer, and kind of tinkering on it for like a day again, trying to use it, though it's still usable. It's the XZ2 compact, still usable. Got me thinking how got me thinking how practically the same the how should we call it, the similarities of the two. As you can see, this phone XZ2 compact is a 2018 phone, and the Unihertz Jelly Max is a 2024 phone. And the similarities, though most of you out there might know and have the idea of the similarities of both, but let's just make a video of it. Yeah, so as you can see, these two phones are both 5-inch in display, though their aspect ratio is a little bit different. But the form factor, as you can see here, they're both like most people call it like a soap bar, soap bar, candy bar, like a crescent bar form factor. And yeah, they are almost the same, though the XZ2 compact is a little bit taller due to its bezels, and the Unihertz Jelly Max has the thinner bezels, but they are in essence almost the same. Both 5-inch displays, curved back for for better hand feels, though it's a hate it or love it design, and for me it's good. It's okay after using the Jelly Max for a long time now. It's good. As for the button placement, in case you're wondering, for the Xperia, as always, all the buttons are on the right side and have this two-stage shutter button. As for the Unihertz Jelly Max, there's the power button on the right, and the customizable key could also be used as the shutter button, but it's only like single press, like the Xperia 10 Mark 7. And on the left there's the volume key, and on the back the Xperia XZ2 compact has the 19 megapixel motion eye, which was ahead. This was really ahead at its time. Some laser autofocus, some flash. Not sure about the other one. An NFC, because this is its logo is like this. As you can see it there, the video. Its logo is like this because this one is the Japan variant. The name, branding, though it's not Sony. Sony's on this bottom, and this 30 hertz, though it didn't say any Jelly Max. And the fingerprint sensor is on the back, which when the Xperia XZ2 compact also came out, people were complaining about the placement, as it was too low. The fingerprint button was too low, but as you get used to it, yeah, it will register on you. Same with this Unihertz Jelly Max fingerprints on the back. It's fairly flat, but with a case you could detect it. you could find it for fast, but as I said before, as long as you use it as a daily driver, use it every day, it will register on your on you. On the top, there's the mic. This one is like a remote for the Jelly Max, and there's the mic for the Xperia. And on the bottom, there's the mic, and another mic for the Jelly Max. And there's the screws for the back, in case you want to take it out and maybe clean it, or maybe replace your battery in the future. So what we're getting at is that Unihertz Jelly Max is, due to its similarity to the Xperia XZ2 compact, is more like most people call it, or most people call something that is similar thing on the future, but it's an upgraded version or something. But I'll just call it the spiritual successor of the XZ2 compact. In most cases, it's more like, yeah. Because the gripe with the XZ2 compact before was that more or less the battery, it was thick when it came out, the curved back, and people were complaining Sony should have put a bigger battery on it. And then fast forward 2024, we get the Unihertz Jelly Max, so it's basically 2025 now as I'm reviewing this, and it's got the 4000 milliampere battery with a 66 watts fast charging, and it also supports micro SD card with dual SIM card, in case you're not using the dual SIM, and an international version of the there's a version of the XZ2 compact that comes with the dual SIM, which I used on my earlier review for the Lineage OS XZ2 compact. And moving on, other similarities would be that their feel, besides the micro SD card, their feel, yes, yeah, I keep talking about the curve back, but it's really love it or hate it. But when you use these phones, you either love it or hate it, or go back to your older phones, because once you use these phones, you won't mind the thickness after using it for more than a week. But when you go back to a regular phone, as of now, the regular phones now, which are big, thin, yeah, that's the other thing, thin. I was using my Jelly Max, and I came back to the Samsung S10e, which I'm using as recording. It felt very thin and flat, though it didn't bother me too much. But yeah, just how big we've gotten on the phone industry today, how big the phones have gotten. And it's 9 minutes now, and there's nothing much to talk about except that if you're looking for a successor, if you're an XZ2 compact user and you're looking for a successor for your phone, then I'd recommend the Unihertz Jelly Max. They're basically quite the same in some ways. And specs wise, the Unihertz Jelly Max does beat the XZ2 compact, because it has the 64 gig internal, 4 gig RAM, Snapdragon 845, Dimensity GT 7300, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. Both are expandable by a micro SD card, but most apps now are only going for the internal. And the only downside of using the Unihertz Jelly Max is that the display doesn't really get that bright outdoors. So if you're someone who really likes to have their phone in direct sunlight, then this might not be for you. But if you're someone like me who uses it indoors, mostly indoors, and just go outside sometimes, but not bothered by the brightness, then yeah, because the 5G connectivity, the expandable micro SD card, the 66 watts fast charging on this one, and the 4000 milliamperes 4000 milliamperes battery on this phone outweighs the cons on this one. And the speaker, though it's on the back, it would sound okay, but it sounds okay, but it's a mixed, because I kind of use my wireless neckband most of the times when I'm doing gym. But for the sake of comparison, let's do I only have this let's do a speaker test, please. Max volume. Yeah, it sounds okay, not that terrible, but it's okay. Yeah, there's a big difference between a speaker coming from the back and a stereo firing at your face. And overall, this is it for me. Ciao, ciao.